Think Again, Adam Grant. Synopsis. Think Again by Adam Grant encourages readers to question their current thinking patterns and embrace the power of rethinking. It emphasizes the importance of constantly updating our knowledge and ideas, just like upgrading apps on our phones. The book uses engaging stories and research to show that flexibility in our thinking can lead to better decision making and more successful outcomes in life. Grant identifies common cognitive biases that hinder our ability to rethink and shows ways to overcome them. He underscores the importance of intellectual humility, recognizing that we might be wrong. Through stories of people and companies that have benefited from adopting this mindset, Grant demonstrates the real world potential of rethinking. The book encourages creating an environment where people feel safe to express doubts and explore new ideas. He also discusses the value of argument and debate in refining thoughts and reaching better conclusions. Ultimately, Think Again invites readers to look at the world with fresh eyes and the willingness to adapt their views. Top 20 Insights. The importance of rethinking. Rethinking is crucial because the world is always changing. Our initial beliefs may not hold when circumstances evolve. By regularly reevaluating our ideas, we stay relevant and informed. Overcoming cognitive biases. We all have biases that cloud our judgment. Identifying these biases is the first step in overcoming them. Awareness allows us to make more objective decisions. Intellectual humility. Accepting that we might be wrong is a strength, not a weakness. Intellectual humility helps open our minds to new ideas. It leads to growth and learning. Escaping echo chambers. We tend to surround ourselves with people who think like us. This limits our exposure to diverse ideas. Challenging ourselves with different viewpoints broadens our understanding. The value of thinking like a scientist. Scientists test hypotheses and embrace uncertainty. Adopting this mindset helps us remain curious and open to revision. It encourages evidence-based thinking. The harm of polarization. Deep divisions prevent constructive dialogue. Rethinking reduces polarization by fostering understanding. It allows us to find common ground and collaborate. Creating psychological safety. Environments where people feel safe to express their thoughts lead to innovation. Encouraging questions and dissent sparks creativity and progress. The role of debate and argument. Healthy debates refine our ideas and assumptions. Engaging in constructive conflict can lead to better solutions. It's essential to focus on ideas, not personal attacks. Embracing the power of I don't know. Admitting ignorance is the starting point of learning. It's okay not to have all the answers. This mindset keeps us open to learning and adapting. Teaching, rethinking to others. Encourage a culture of questioning and curiosity in others. Help people feel comfortable changing their minds. This shared openness enriches personal and professional relationships. The flexibility of thought. Keep your mind flexible to adapt to new challenges. Flexibility leads to resilience in uncertain situations. It helps navigate change with ease. Confidence versus overconfidence. It's important to balance confidence with caution. Overconfidence blinds us to risks and new information. The right balance leads to informed decision-making. Rethink work culture. A culture of rethinking benefits workplaces. It encourages ongoing improvement and adaptability. This leads to healthier, more dynamic organizations. Learning from failure. Treat failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Analyze what went wrong and how to fix it. Failure is a step toward improvement. Curiosity as a driving force. Let curiosity guide your learning journey. Questions open doors to new knowledge and innovation. Never stop asking why or what if. Long-term versus short-term thinking. Consider both the immediate and future impacts of your decisions. Long-term thinking promotes sustainable success. It encourages thoughtful planning and foresight. The danger of binary thinking. Avoid falling into either-or traps. Life is complex and nuanced. Embrace a spectrum of possibilities for a fuller understanding. Continuous learning. Make learning a lifelong habit. Constantly update your skills and knowledge. This keeps you competitive and adaptable. Encouraging diverse perspectives. Value diversity of thought in teams and communities. Different perspectives lead to richer discussions and better solutions. Inclusivity strengthens collective intelligence. Leveraging wisdom over time. Accumulate wisdom by learning from past mistakes and experiences. Apply these lessons to present and future challenges. This builds a solid foundation for informed decision making. Chapter Wise Summary. Chapter 1: A preacher, a prosecutor, a politician, and a scientist walk into your mind in this swathing. We learn how our mental modes influence how we approach beliefs. Often we defend our views like preachers, argue like prosecutors, or seek validation like politicians, all of which limit our openness to new ideas. In contrast, adopting a scientific mindset marked by curiosity and a willingness to revise beliefs leads to better outcomes. Thinking like a scientist helps us remain adaptable, question assumptions, and continuously learn, fostering personal growth and wiser decision making in a complex world. In Chapter 2, The Armchair Quarterback and the Imposter, Finding the Sweet Spot of Confidence, we learn the importance of balancing confidence with humility. Excessive confidence can lead to overestimating our abilities and overlooking critical details, creating blind spots. On the other hand, too little confidence, often seen in imposter syndrome, can prevent us from taking risks or fully engaging with opportunities. The chapter teaches us to find a middle ground, a sweet spot where we are confident enough to take action, but humble enough to stay open to learning and improvement. This balance leads to better decision-making and growth. In Chapter 3, The Joy of Being Wrong, we learn to embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth. Rather than fearing or resisting being wrong, the chapter encourages us to see mistakes as valuable learning experiences that can enhance our understanding and skills. By accepting our errors, we cultivate intellectual humility and open ourselves to new perspectives. This mindset shift not only builds resilience, but also fosters continuous improvement, making us more adaptable and open-minded. Embracing the joy of being wrong allows us to move forward with curiosity and confidence, turning setbacks into stepping stones. Good Fight Club, The Psychology of Constructive Conflict. We learn the importance of engaging in conflict productively. Rather than avoiding disagreements, the chapter encourages us to approach conflict as an opportunity to refine ideas and deepen understanding. Constructive conflict focuses on challenging ideas, not individuals, allowing us to separate issues from personalities. By embracing respectful, idea-centered debates, we foster collaboration and innovation. This approach teaches us that healthy arguments are essential for growth, pushing us to think critically and ultimately leading to stronger, more well-rounded outcomes. In Chapter 5, Dances with Foes, How to Win Debates and Influence People, we learn that effective persuasion goes beyond winning arguments. It requires understanding and respecting others' perspectives. By approaching debates with empathy, we're able to find common ground and build stronger connections. This chapter emphasizes that genuine influence comes from listening and adapting, rather than overpowering. When we engage with empathy and intelligence, we create an environment where ideas can be exchanged openly, fostering mutual respect and constructive outcomes. This approach not only improves persuasion skills, but also strengthens relationships and encourages collaborative problem solving. In Chapter 6, Bad Blood on the Diamond, Distant Cousins and Common Ground, we learn the power of finding common ground to turn adversaries into allies. By focusing on shared values and objectives, even in situations marked by tension or conflict, we can foster collaboration and resolve disputes effectively. The chapter emphasizes that identifying mutual interests not only diffuses hostility, but also builds a foundation for productive relationships. This approach encourages us to bridge divides, shifting from opposition to teamwork. Recognizing commonalities helps transform conflicts into opportunities for connection, ultimately leading to more harmonious and successful outcomes. In Chapter 7, Vaccine Whisperers and Mild-Mannered Interrogators, How the Right Kind of Listener Can Change Your Mind, we learn the value of active and empathetic listening as a tool for fostering open, meaningful dialogue. When we listen thoughtfully and without judgment, we create a safe space for others to share their perspectives openly. This approach not only builds trust, but also encourages mutual understanding and can lead to changes in viewpoints. The chapter emphasizes that good listening is a powerful skill that enriches communication, opens us up to new insights, and enhances relationships by bridging differences respectfully. In Chapter 8, Defensive Processing and Preaching to the Choir, Boiling the Enemy, we learn the importance of avoiding defensive thinking, which often blocks new ideas and reinforces biases. This chapter encourages us to question our initial reactions and stay open to perspectives that challenge our beliefs. Rather than shutting down or dismissing opposing views, we should engage thoughtfully and reflectively. By resisting the impulse to defend our stance automatically, we cultivate a more open, flexible mindset that fosters growth, understanding, and the potential for meaningful learning and dialogue. Acknowledge uncertainty, stepping out of the comfort zone. We learn to embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for growth and exploration. By stepping out of our comfort zones, we challenge ourselves to rethink assumptions and develop new perspectives. This chapter encourages us to see uncertainty not as something to fear, but as an opportunity to expand our knowledge, innovate, and learn. Accepting uncertainty fosters curiosity and adaptability, allowing us to approach challenges with a more open, inquisitive mindset. Ultimately, embracing the unknown helps us build resilience and unlock personal and intellectual growth. In Chapter 10, Reaching Collective Wisdom, we learn that collective wisdom arises when diverse perspectives are shared and valued. By fostering environments that encourage inclusivity, open dialogue, and collaboration, we can tap into a wider pool of ideas and leading to more innovative and well-rounded solutions. This chapter emphasizes the importance of working together, learning from each other, and embracing differing viewpoints. Collaborative learning not only enhances individual growth, but also benefits the entire group by promoting mutual respect and collective problem solving. Ultimately, collective wisdom helps us achieve better outcomes through the power of shared knowledge and cooperation. Conclusion: think again. Advocates for the profound importance of reevaluating our thoughts and beliefs. Adam Grant emphasizes that intellectual humility is crucial in a rapidly changing world. The book encourages a scientific mindset where embracing uncertainty and challenges leads to progress. By fostering debate and accepting the possibility of being wrong, we refine our understanding and improve decision-making. Grant's insights into reducing polarization highlight the need for healthy discourse and common understanding. He also stresses the importance of creating environments where questions and innovation are valued. The power of continual learning and adaptation are underlying themes throughout the book. Together, these elements contribute to personal and organizational growth. Ultimately, Grant invites readers to look at life not as a series of static beliefs, but as an ever-evolving journey of discovery. Implementing Think Again in life. Cultivate intellectual humility. Regularly remind yourself that your current beliefs may need updating. Embrace learning opportunities with an open mind. Create a safe space for dialogue. Encourage constructive debates in your personal and professional life. Make it okay for people to express doubts and new ideas. Seek diverse perspectives. Surround yourself with people who challenge your views. This will help refine your thoughts and broaden your outlook. Embrace a scientific mindset. Like scientists, test your ideas and hypotheses. Be comfortable with uncertainty and willing to change when evidence suggests so. Encourage continuous learning. Make learning and adaptation central to your personal development. Stay curious and open to new information to keep growing.